Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So I'm back this week again with one sheet of scrapbook paper and 2 cards. And if you remember last week, I did use this Unique Stories 12 by 12 paper pad, and I did get it from the works for £3. And there was 2 papers in it which I wanted to use. So I have, I'll just move this sheet of paper, don't know where that's come from. So I did get this from the works. So this is what we're going to use, and this is what we're going to create with. So I do have 2 card bases, and I think they are the same as last week's. Yes, so these are 5-inch squares, so the same as what we did use. Now I really like this. So you've got the check side on one side, and then you've got these hearts and these tapes as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera, because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to fussy quite a few of these elements out, including the hearts, so that it makes this, so this video isn't going to be so long, because I don't think you want to sit there and see me cut quite a lot of these out. So I'll go off screen now. I will fussy cut quite a few of these, and then I will be back. Okay, so I have cut a few little elements here. So we have a few there, and then I also have this bit if we do need any more. So let me just put them on top of there like this, and then we can just sit them off to the side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down. So I want in 2 card bases. So we do want, I'm not sure. So we want 5 by 5. I do love this paper. I think it is going to be a challenge, I'm not going to lie, because yeah, hang on, there we go. Yeah, I think it's going to be a challenge, because the other side is tartan. I've never worked with tartan before, so that's going to be interesting to do. Yeah, so we have all of these bits and pieces left, and then we've got our 2 bases. So what I'm going to do is make sure I've got my card the right way. I think I'm going to have one that way, and I think I'm going to have one that way, I think. Right, yeah, I'm going to start off there and then work my way around and see what we can do. Just, you can't really see, let me just tilt the camera just ever so slightly. There we go, that's better. Now you can see much better. Okay, so I'm just putting double-sided tape on the back of these, like this, and then we're just going to line it up with the card base and stick that down. So that's down, get rid of that bit of rubbish, and then do the same with this one. So again, we're just going to put some double-sided tape on it, and then go from there. I think this row's nearly finished. So that's one bit. And then that's, yeah, that side. And then we put this piece just on here, like that. So, right, so that's them bits done. So then I have this strip, and what I'm thinking is having a strip just down there for that one, and then I have this strip here, which might go in the centre like that. And then what I might do is I might cut this down. Yes, I think I will. So let's cut this down, because I quite like the idea of this piece as well. So just like that. So I really like that one. And then with this one, let me just straighten this edge because that edge isn't quite straight. So, it's quite tricky with small bits in these. There we go. So, and then I'm thinking about putting that bit there. So very similar patterns, except I'm going to have one off to the side just like that. Yep. And then I'm having this one in the center. And then what we do need, so let me bring in all of my tags and let's see what we have. I should sort these out into colours because I do have a lot more sentiments around. I quite like that with love. However, I'm thinking it might look better with that bit cut off. No, a bit too big, I think. So I've got two of them. I think everything I've got two of I'll put in a pile because then we can use these with the same paper on our next video, can't we? Tea party. Oh, I quite like that. That goes quite nice, doesn't it? Best wishes. Let's have a look. Got this tea time. We've got this little memories, doesn't quite go. Someone special. Two for tea. Nope. For you. Nope, not quite the right colour. Home. Home. I quite like that. Right, so none of them ones. Yeah. So far, actually, I quite like that as well, but not with the baked with. So we will look at that as well. That one goes really nice. So I do have a few things. There's this best wishes. So I think that goes more than that. So we'll get. We've got a home sweet home. New home, no. Thinking of you. Weirdly, yes. So all I'm doing, I'm literally just going through my little pile of sentiments that I already have cut. I do have many more, but they do need cutting out, and the plan is to actually, oh, I quite like that celebrate as well. So the plan is to use as many of these ones up as I can. So it's a bit of stash busting, I suppose, and you'll have seen me bring these out in every video so far, and that is because I do want to use them up and want to, they were free. So yeah, so that's all I'm doing, and I will probably use these right up until November. Yes. Oh, there's another baked with love. But I do like that with love. And we can cut that down. Tea party. Right, so I'm going to get rid of this tea party. Move them to one side. So this is going to go there. We've got this celebrate, which could just sort of, no, actually I don't like that. No. I quite like this home, and I think it matches well with the cassette, so I think I'm going to stick with home with this one. And then with this one we've got this especially for you, which I think works, and strangely enough so does this one. Move this out of the way. I hope you're enjoying seeing how I work and my process of how I work things out. Now what I was thinking with this, so just have it, I could So cut it down and then just have the love. So it won't have that bit, but just have this love. Actually, I quite like that. But no, do I want the love or do I want especially for you? I think the especially for you. Yeah. Okay, right, so I've got my sentiments for both cards. So what I'm going to do is just get rid of these few bits of paper. I'm going to move the sentiments just off to the side, and then I'm going to stick these pieces down. Now I think I am wanting to actually raise these up. So let me just get my form, and then we will yeah, because I think it'll look so much better with a bit of dimension to this. And don't forget, we are going to be adding in, there we go, we are also going to be adding in our little elements that we have fussy cut. So yeah, so there's that piece. So I'll put that on that pile. And then we want this bit, so again I'm just going to put some foam tape on. Like that. And I have gone over the edge ever so slightly, because I obviously didn't line that up very well. And then we're just going to pop that on like that. So that one's raised. This, I am going to get rid of these end bits. So let me just, I'm just going to cut in like that, and then I'm going to ever so slightly just do some banner ends. I knew what they were called, but I just forgot. So let's do some little banner ends on them. There we go. And then I think I want this raised up as well. So again, I'm going to get my foam. Now normally if I put it on fully, I seem to do it so that I can't use it because it goes like quite bored. So I found that if I cut, so like there I put a full strip on. If I do that with these, because they are paper, they tend to bend and they just don't look right on the card. Whereas if you do it with little tiny bits, then it tends to stay straight and it looks fine on the card. So yeah, little handy tip there for you. Okay, so there we go, that's one card nearly done. Then with this one I am going to do no. I'm going to do the same, so we are going to raise this one up as well. So let me cut some foam off like this. There we go. And then I'm also going to put some foam adhesive on this section as well, and that's because I also want this bit raised. So just like that. So let's do that, and then actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of this dark border around this, just because I'm not too sure on it. So let's get rid of that. Like this. Not the best cutters. I mean, straight line cut. So I don't even know what you call it. I'm not better cutting. I'm not. Oh, see, this is why I was quite nervous about doing videos, because I forget words quite easily, and sometimes I can't get words out or sentences out. So I'm not very good at cutting lines, straight lines. There we go, I got there in the end. Oh dear, it's been one of them days. Okay, and then let's do this one. But I love this paper. I can't believe how well and how nice this paper is working. And they are just very simple designs, so nothing fancy. There's no tearing either, which is unusual for me, so I haven't done any tearing with these. So I am going to distress the edge of these just to hide the fact that I'm rubbish at straight lines. And it's a good thing to do actually if you're not very good at cutting straight lines. I should have really used my trimmer, but I didn't. And if you want to disguise the fact, then if you just distress your edges, then it makes it, you can't really tell, which is a really nice thing about it. So there you go. Right, okay, so this is where we're going to need to layer this up. So we need a double bit, so I'm just doing that. So we need this double bit at the end. Let me just stick this back on so that we can have a look, and then we need a single bit in the centre. And what I'm going to do, because I know I'm not very good at things like that, is I'm just going to pop that there like that. And then we're going to get some just normal double-sided tape and put it on this end like that. So, and that's so that, and the reason why I've done a double bit there is because we have got 2 layers of the foam, and it just makes it sit nicely, so it all is at the same height, as you can see. So there. So I've just put 2 layers of foam there, 1 layer there, and then I've just done double-sided tape on that bit. So that's that done. And we could leave the cards like that, because I think they look really, really nice, and I think they look brilliant. But we're not. What we are going to do is we're going to take these fussy cut elements that I have done, and we're going to just arrange them on here like this. So something like that. I think I want 5. So yeah, so that gives us a little feature there. And then on this one, what I'm thinking is so I might do just as if we were doing decoupage, or whichever one it is. I think we can do that. So I think yes, and put them on like that. So we just need to raise them up. So I have a small amount of this left, so let's use this. Actually, I think, let's get this off. I think I'm going to put some hearts just around this home. This is so sticky. Actually, do you know what? I'm not using any more of that because it's just got all over my fingers. It's very, very sticky. So we will use, yeah, I'll just use this. It saves me hunting through to get my little squares out. So let's, and then do the same with this one. And then we are going to just, where we can see it, just cut that off. just have a couple of hearts there, and then we are going to do these like this. Let's cut some more bits. And I am sorry if I keep going quiet, I am just concentrating. Oh, I've got a foam bit all over me. Right, and then this last one. And I am thinking I want a couple more hearts, maybe a couple up here, so I'll get this on and then we'll have a look. There. I really, really like that. Like, really, really like it. Right there, that should be enough for 4 of the little hearts. So, come on. There we go. Stay, don't move. So, one up there. And then, oh, I've dropped it. Eesh, honestly, it's not going well, is it? Alright, okay. One there, and I think one more, so that we've just got an odd number. So, on you go. And I think we'll have that one just there. So, that is one card finished. So we've just got these raised hearts here and these raised cassette tapes and then this home. I really like that. I think that is gorgeous, and it's got loads of dimension to it as well. I just think it looks so pretty. So that's really, really nice. Now with this one, I'm loving this design here. I am thinking we do need a heart because we do. So I am going to put a heart just there, like that. Not sure if I'm going to use any more hearts yet, and I'm not sure. I'm thinking I just want to glue these down, so I'm going to just get my glue, if I can open it, because it is getting quite stiff now. Oh, I think I might have to order another bottle. Just because this bottle is actually really, really good for to use with my tacky glue. The tacky glue, when it comes, the hole on it is actually too big, so you can't get it precise, which is it is a bit annoying. Where this seems to just, yeah, as you can see, you can get quite a good coverage without it spilling out all over. But I love these tapes, so I'm very tempted when, because I don't know if we're going to use any more, is to actually cut out the tapes and put them in my embellishment drawer. So I have a fussy cutting drawer, so when I have my bad days and I can't really do anything, I'm stuck in bed or whatever, I sit with papers that I can cut fussy elements out of, fussy cut elements out of. And then I put them in the drawer, and then they're just ready for me to use as and when I want to. So yeah, right, do you know what, I'm not going to raise this one up, I'm going to just glue it. So I do need to top up this bottle. And put that on there. And then I'm thinking one more here, and I think, do I want one more cassette tape just there? Yes, I think I do. There we are. Oh, I love that too. Oh, they're so cute. Right, hang on, close that up so it doesn't dry up again. Right, and bring my 2 cards in. So all we've got left from the paper that we started off with in the beginning is we have this small piece here. We also have the sort of fussy cut elements, which I'm just going to put in my drawer. So I've got 3 of each, so 3 hearts and 3 cassettes left. And then we've just got this big piece of card stock as well. So that's it, that's all we have left, which is actually quite a lot. And probably, considering we've managed to make 2 gorgeous cards, I think it's worked out well. So we have an especially for you and a home card. I just think the cassettes work really, really well with the home, because at the end they could work really, really well just for a new home card, because we all have music players and things, so I think that works quite nice. This paper would also be good to make cards for if you bought tickets for someone for a concert, or you know, or something along those lines. So yeah, I'm really pleased with them, really, really pleased. So thank you for sticking with me this long. I hope you've enjoyed the process. I've loved it, and I think they've turned out absolutely brilliantly, and I think they are beautiful cards. Please do give thumbs up, ask me any questions you want in the comment section below, and I will try my best to answer. Yeah, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and I will see you in my next video. But until then, happy crafting. Bye.